plays so much differently compared to the rest of the cast, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people tend to just struggle with that.
All right. Game & Watch, on the one side, expected that. We'll see if it is actually Steve, because he does have the Corrin.
Both very choppy characters, if I have to say so myself.
What was that?
Both very choppy characters, if I have to say so myself.
Yeah. Black Man versus Flat Man.
Let's see how they open this up here. I guess Steve's going to build a wall.
Yeah.
A great wall.
Immediately.
My intuition is never wrong.
Von Stash immediately on it, though.
Snuffing past it and getting a few aerial combos.
What do we got? Up tilts, up tilts.
Up air, up air. Building a great wall again. Not succeeding that time and trying to block him out.
Von Stash not really holding back too much, not giving Excelsior too much room to breathe. It's one strategy that you can use against Steve, because if you leave Steve alone, this is what happens, right? He just starts to build up resources, and the game just becomes more difficult from that.
Right now, this just looks like your average opening to a set. They just appear to seem, they appear to be trying to get used to each other's playstyles, trying to see what openings they could possibly exploit in the future.
Oh.
That's one of them.
Box, that's not going to kill, is it? No.
Not quite. You got to be at least
Next
100
one will, though.
to kill.
Ooh, almost hits. Down smash answering back, though, and killing.
Down
Von Stash taking first stock.
Community frame saving him from that first forward air, but not saving him from the nair into several up airs.
Right. Keeps him there, nairs, up airs. Excelsior finally lands, throws out a minecart, gets hit for a fair, for his troubles.
Excelsior playing a little bit safer here, trying to get his bearings with the blocks, trying to keep him out of his, trying to keep Von Stash out of his sight.
Excelsior is just trying to find this first kill.
Trying to find this opening, try to get that revenge stock, but I can see Von Stash getting a lot of extra credit, and that's something you really want when you're fighting against a Steve, because you can just take your entire stock in, what, a single string?
With the right string, yes. Up smash is going to do it here. No. Just going for it all with the up smash. Down smash definitely would have done the trick there.
You know, if you never cast your line out, you're never going to catch any fish, and I just got to respect that. Speaking of fish, trying to dish something out with the nair, not quite getting anything off that, but with the up B, he's able to put himself in advantage state once more.
Yeah, Game & Watch, I think for every matchup possible, up B is just going to be a very good move. It is going to cause Steve some frustration just because anything that he throws at him, for the most part, unless it's perfectly spaced, is going to get up B.
Oh yeah, up B is never slept on, and I can see why. Getting hit with a nasty Game & Watch up B can leave you pretty salty, I'm not going to lie.
All right, push him off stage with the back air.
Taking the stock, community frames doing Excelsior good.
Excelsior not exactly behind by too much here.
Let's see if Von Stash can get a little bit extra credit with what he has
There
left.
it
It
is.
looks like he will be.
Just one grab does so much for a Game & Watch too. Already at 52% and climbing still.
I just gotta say, this is a very choppy match. You know, these characters, while they are lethal, they just aren't as fluid as the rest of the cast. You know what I mean? They're pretty blocky in their movements, as you'd expect from Steve and Game & Watch.
Like animation-wise, yeah, it's like very odd looking. Once you get to the rhythm and flow of it, Game & Watch is definitely a character that can flow into itself. And Steve is just, he's his own beast. He's Steve.
It sounds like I'm roasting the characters, but I'm not. These characters are great. Their combos are amazing. It's really hard to get out of them once you're in them. They lead into, their attacks just lead into each other very well. You know, you can see why they're so high in the tier list.
Oh, yeah. This should be, I believe if I'm not mistaken, it's #1 and #3 on the tier list.
I can name little to no bad Game & Watch matchups. Same with Steve.
Yeah.
Ooh, Von Stash putting himself back in the advantage state one more. See if he can set up a ledge trap with a down smash. Not quite working that time.
Audacious. Excelsior still in this for the time being. Getting pushed off stage, though. Maybe his last shot here.
Trying to chef him out. Man, Excelsior is just a breath away from death. Not the doors won't quite do it for Game & Watch.
That's going to do it right there, yeah. Barker's going to seal it out.
The Turtles.
Talk about stage selection, I'm sure.
You know what would have been funny? If Excelsior just pulled out a McDonald's drink with a straw.
Just immediately. Love it. All right, we're chilling for a second, it looks like.
They're probably trying to figure out what stage, and it's PS2 again.
PS2 again immediately. Okay.
My trend of bad callouts continues. If you watched the last stream, you'll remember every callout I made was immediately counteracted.
It happens. All right. Running it back to PS2, same characters. I don't think the stage was a problem, so I don't see. It should be fine.
Yeah, they both performed relatively well on it. It was last stock, and it was Steve was at 50. No, Game & Watch was at 50, but it was relatively close.
The big thing I noticed for the last match is that Excelsior didn't really have the time to mine out too many resources. I don't think he got diamond at all last game.
Yeah, no, that's a really good point. Von Stash was really on him last match. It didn't really give him any sort of breathing room when it came to mining.
You can see it again here too.
I say this aggressive playstyle from Von Stash is really doing good for him.
Game & Watch, just the character he is, really enables that sort of game style too, or play style rather.
Mark my words, I bet Excelsior can get at least a stone, right? If Von Stash isn't too oppressive this time.
Right, there we go, tries to get some resources. At the same time, I don't think Excelsior is really committing to trying to camp out and get the resources. It's not really their playstyle.
It's quite difficult because Game & Watch has objectively a lot faster speed than Steve, so he's able to
just got to take it right there too.
Yeah, he's just able to close that distance so fast, you know, not really giving him any breathing room whatsoever.
There's an up there's going to put on quite a bit of damage.
And he's just on him. This juggle situation is pretty bad.
And he's looped at a percent at this point too. This is rough for Excelsior.
It's not unwinnable though. I will say that. I say a few good strings and Excelsior will have it. Maybe a screen KO.
Smash?
Maybe a screen KO to give him some time to mine.
Just standing in each other's face.
Look at that. He's at Stone.
Stone just keeps him up the wrong way though. This might be a close.
Excelsior flexing in the can. Oh, taking that stock as a revenge.
Still though, down 2 stacks to 1. This is going to take a lot for Excelsior to come back, especially considering how last game went. It's going to be a mountain to climb.
But now he's at Iron. I say things are starting to look up just a little bit for him, you know? If he could just get a few more of those up tilt conversions, I'd say he's golden.
So he's going to get comboed back here.
Better yet, maybe he'll even be diamond.
That back air pushes him off stage.
Not too bad options, Excelsior. Ooh, checking off the block. Swiping that bomb out of the air.
Trying to smash whiffs. Game Watch is a kill percent here, so the right move is going to kill. It just is a matter of finding that.
I'm going to call side beat. Side beat into leaning his possible own death.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's it. Goodbye.
Excelsior tried his best, but I'd say it was just too difficult for Steve to pull off against Game & Watch. You know,